Hi, bruh. Hide my identity. I had an out of this world experience I want to share. There was a time when I used to doubt this issue of witchcraft and everything related to it. Till one night, talk of last month, when my weakness showed me the back of my head, had no hair totally. Seems to me I had a nice barber cut in the middle of the night. As if that wasn't enough, before the end of that same week, I heard a scratching at my door. Seems to be someone was scratching or trying to knock. I opened the door. My surprise, it was a cat. And right inside my room, there was.
Hello, my name is Neo. I stay in Botswana. I went to Zerast in visit to my friends. That's when I met Gogo Nomsa. And at the time, my life was not going too well. I was applying and I was not getting answered. I was having stress at work. And the moment she started helping me out, I was immediately called into an interview for a job. I was called on Monday. On Wednesday, I was given an offer letter. So I changed my job. I moved from one company to the other, and I'm happy where I am right now. And yes, Gogo Namsa really helped me. Her prayers and her ancestors really opened doors for me.
Inside my room, there was a snake coiled in a corner. Seems to be this cat in question was fighting with the snake till the snake sought refuge in my room. Now I wonder whether this snake is connected with this Baba. Yellow Solution Uncle, I heard that you wasn't feeling well. Hope you have recovered. I was praying for you. Mine is not a confession, but I need advices. Every weekend I cry myself to sleep during the week. I have a perfect partner, but when it's Friday, he turns into something else. He comes back at 3 a.m. He always apologizes. I forgive him, but he doesn't and he didn't stop. There are always excuses on him late coming. I want to leave him so badly, but I have no power to move and he doesn't want to move. I cry each and every week, but he doesn't change. He always with friends. What can I do? Please help. I am 4 months pregnant. Each and every week I'm having thoughts to terminate, but I'm scared. We have a 2-year-old. Don't judge, Tia. Yellow Solution Uncle, hope you have recovered. Greetings, family. I graduated early this year. I have been to more than 8 interviews and I never got any feedback afterwards. I have been praying. I even told pastors about my problem and they prayed for me, but still no response. All the interviews go well, but even when I do follow ups, they don't respond. What could be the problem? Please advise on what I can do because I can't afford to stay at home again next year. I am always having misunderstandings with people at home just because I'll be at home 24/7. Can you please advise me? Yellow Solution Uncle, hope you are doing well. Yes, I feel defeated. I don't understand if my boyfriend is stingy or what. He would rather buy me something that gives me money, nakona, only if it's my birthday. He only paid for my hair once, and that was 4 trans. He did pay for things and would not give me man randomly. There's to be something happening for him to give me money. If he send extra money, he would ask back for it. Today he asked for his 200 rands. That time we are going out Sunday and my hair is a mess. Akasant, use it for your hair. Or is it because he's used to me doing things for myself? I feel heartbroken. I'm even thinking of cheating Goba. Uyanglalela. You would say I would give you at the end of the month, but complain when he has to give me. And I keep quiet about it. But today I am mad at him. Admin, please post for me. I am 23 years dating a 19-year-old girl. I've seen a lot of red flags, but today was the worst. Okay, on Friday, I took her out for lunch at Burger King and we also had ice cream. That okay, fine. Today, it's Monday. I gave her 800 rands in the morning before I went to work. Then I left around 11 a.m. She called me and asked me to buy her a plate of lunch that costs 70 rands. So she asked if she can take 70 rands from the money I gave her in the morning. Then I'll replace it when I come back from work. So I feel like I'm being used here. We have 1 year, 4 months dating. Am I overthinking? Oh, please advise me. Yellow Solution Anchor, brothers and sisters, hope you publish hiding my identity. I tried so many platforms, but I received few advices. I feel like I need more because I don't understand this. Morning, once again, guys. I was dating with my husband for 4 years. We got married this year, so he has been so weird these days. He doesn't touch, kiss, sex, or even bonds with me. We always fight over small things. So I found out he's chatting with some girl on Facebook. So it seems like he's serious. When I confronted him about this or issue, he said to me it's nothing, but he was cheating a lot these past 2 years and it's been hard for me. I'm very confused about this relationship. I don't know if I'm wasting my time or I need to give it time. I broke up with baby daddy in March 2021 because he cheated and moved in with the girl, and I got a partner. We started dating in 2021 July. Now we are staying with my daughter and he is responsible for both of us because I'm unemployed. And now the problem is Kobo, baby daddy, they demand money and they are not doing anything for her, and they even come to the yard, and my partner didn't have a problem with that until the mother came and caused drama. So now I want to deprive them money until she is old enough, because the mother told my current partner that he loves to maintain Kwana, who asked him to do so. And what pains me is that they do things for Mana when she visits them. And before I stayed with my daughter, she was staying with them. Then they claimed that I'm not looking after Mana to my mother, and I was doing everything for her, but she was staying with mother. Copper advice, like, cause they caused these troubles in my relationship. What's your advice to me? Yellow everyone, I'm 22 years old girl, so here is my problem. I've been dating my high school sweetheart from 2011 till now. He's 24, studying law, and he is an orphan. He was my first. He is the one who took my virginity. When I started dating him, his father was still alive. He passed away a few months after. So the guy inherited some money from his late father. It was 2018. He took me out. He brought a leather jacket for me. I think it was about 400 rands or so later. In a week, he brought me a perfume. He said it was around 760 rands. Yeah, guess from chicks. Okay, sharp. Everything was well then until one day he asked for 50 rands because he was going out on a school trip. So I gave him the 50 rands. After that, he explained to me that he can't afford groceries anymore, no pocket money. Mind you, he was doing his grade 12 and was doing grade 11. So I used to carry 20 rands to school. I started sharing my pocket money and allowances with him. He would sometimes ask for all my pocket money, and I didn't mind considering his situation. He passed his matric so well, and I was so happy for him. He got admission in university. He stayed there for a month or less. He deregistered and accepted UNISA's offer before he said he wanted to be close to me sharp. I was so happy, but that's where the problem started. He started cheating on me with so many young girls. Some were doing grade 10, 9, 8. Mind you, that time I was doing grade 12. I didn't need all that stress. I confronted him about it, or at least that time he was remorseful. He promised to leave all that and do canty. He was lying. He continued behind back. I found out that he was still cheating, so then pinned it to me. Cool. I wasn't giving him enough time. Cool. He deregistered it, that second university just for like where would I get time to be with him every time because I was sad. I was doing my grade 12. Then I started visiting his house more often, neglecting my books. I was a genius. I used to obtain first position from grade 11 to uh, from grade 8 to grade 11, but that didn't change anything. I dropped from June. I got a weak bachelor because of my priorities, and I was stressing more about him. Come trial exams, I found cool. He was cheating again, and then the girl he was cheating with started provoking me on Facebook. She even wrote his name on bio. I fainted during lessons because I was consistently thinking about it. I confronted him about it again. Later, I found out that I was pregnant, 2 months pregnant, and it was time for final exams. I told him about the pregnancy. He said he wasn't ready. I focused on my final exams until I was done. Then I told him that I want to tell my family about the pregnancy because I won't be able to hide it for a long time. That way I got the shock of my life. He denied the pregnancy, accusing me of sleeping around. She said it's either I abort or we continue with our relationship or find a father for my baby. I wasn't brave enough to keep the baby. I aborted the baby. I was depressed for a very long time. The guy didn't even contribute anything during the phase of abortion. Come January, I got my results. I got a D. I was so broken, but I expected it and I could get any university. I stayed at home and upgraded. It was 2020. Our relationship was at least good by the time come December. He broke up with me out of the blue. Then I later found cool he was busy with his former classmate. The girl told him to break up with me in order for them to date. The guy started texting me, bragging about his new relationship. I was so broken and cool. After everything that we went through, he is doing this to me. He would send me a video of them having some good time, pics of him and the girlfriend and their chats. It was so painful to because I loved the guy. I lost weight because I couldn't eat for a long time when I think of them. But then I decided to move on with a guy who was 9 years older than me. The guy was so loving and caring. I found about him, but the guy I moved on with, he was expecting a baby with someone else. I felt so guilty, but later in 2021, he started texting me again asking for a meetups. I refused. He said I would regret cheating on him with someone other than him. Then 2022, I got an offer at TUT. I was still dating the other guy, and the guy would still text and ask it for love back later. In a year, I broke up with the guy because he was cheating, blaming the distance between us. Mind you, I was now in PTA and I got admitted due to a heart disease. While I was admitted, my ex would call and he was so supportive emotionally and financially from April until May. He would send me some cash. He got a job at KFC. We chat and be in good terms. Later, around August, we decided to get back together. His contract at KFC was terminated. I again started supporting him financially. Uh, I didn't mind because he was there for me during that hard time until I found out he was again cheating with other girl. He once asked for 100 rands on December. Can't He wanted to buy a bonds for a girl We talked everything out. The guy couldn't afford even data, so I was the one responsible. I am supporting him financially. Even now, I found out he was busy with girls using the data that I brought for him. The guy is consistently cheating on me, and now when I confront him about it, he says I'm taking advantage just because I give him money. I can't even break up with the guy because I love him so much. Whenever we encounter problems, like one day, I told him that my charger isn't working anymore and my battery will die soon. I'm so broke. I can't afford to buy a new charger. Now, I gave him my last money and he said he'll give me after 2 days. So I went off for 2 days because my battery died. I texted him on WhatsApp with excitement because I missed him so much. He just gave me the cold response. Later that day, he posted a girl and I asked it, cool, what's going on? He said he had moved on. So I decided to text his uncle and told him about the situation. And then his uncle went back to him and said, the girl is so dramatic, okay? Sharp, the guy texted me on the evening and asked for money. I didn't respond to any of his messages since he had moved on. I was about to sleep when he sent me a text insulting me and officially dumping me. Then I decided to go to the club around Sunside. Since I was free while I was there enjoying, I was busy taking videos and posting on my WhatsApp statuses. He commented that I should go back to rest and how quickly I can move on. I didn't respond to any of his comments and he ended up saying, you leave me with no choice. I'm posting your news 3 minutes later. He posted on his status and I didn't respond. It commented to anything. I went to the club 3 times in my entire life. I only went to the club when he dumped me. So now he's busy doing things when I say something. He said, must you always went to clubs and you know I'm against it? You are taking advantage because you are supporting me financially. Lafo is busy promising young girls on Facebook and chatting with his exes, commenting on other girls' photos. Never mind. He can't even keep his own promises. He's so disrespectful towards me, and I just because I love him, I don't know